to maintain the momentum. Well played. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at a nice round 200 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Handy effort, that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
Get excited. This could go in. That's a great putt and an eagle as well. But at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. And tee shot looks pretty good. Time for the second shot into the third. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Good look at birdie here. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either, but with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Surely it's going to.
Well, that's an early statement right there. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. This one is right down the pipe.
She is absolutely locked in here. Jon Rahm playing against her seems to have upped her game as well.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Yeah, that one will play. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
That's tiny. A 9-foot chance here. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take her to 8 under. She's currently in first position, looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 5-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Currently 9 under for the round. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here. This is their look at birdie.
It's on a great line. That's inside the range. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, that was pure. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle.
Nice little pitch shot, wonderful touch, gets it to go. Mark me down for a 3, thank you.
Sitting at -14 now for the round. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Going with the 7. Should find the green here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That impressed me and her. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that puts her in first place. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, almost went in. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
And a fantastic look upcoming. This one's looking good.
Oh, how about that one? No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Oh, that was mashed. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. to have chosen the 7-iron. So lightning does strike twice?
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Come on, get down. Oh, what a shot by Olena.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
She's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
And that will drop in for birdie.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Big time play that one, Beamer.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
And down it goes. Victory for this player.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Now, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Wow, that was just striped. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, absolutely flushed. 11 feet to the cup.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. From about 100 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here at the second. Currently 2 under for the event. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This one is all over it.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
This one's for birdie. Good putt that.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one heading towards the green.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. I don't mind the look of this. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take her to 4 under. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Well, this one's right at the pin. Outstanding approach shot. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Nicely done.
That one should find the surface.
I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's well played, pin high.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Good looking putt. Well, what a performance, 8 birdies on the card. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
That was a beauty, right against the hole.
Outstanding shot, high quality.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
This one's online.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
time for the second shot at the 10th.
Wonderfully played. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
This one's looking good. Oh, well played.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tits, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Splash. And here we are with the third shot. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
And she needs this to save par.
This one's dialed in. That's well holed. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. This shot here from about 240 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That might be one club too many. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holland putts with will. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
Oh, she's flushed that one. Going right for the green. That's going to be a shot, Rich, they remember for the rest of their day.
Shot of the day right there for me, Luke. I love the aggressiveness.
Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Well, that's a nice line. Oh, that's a ripper. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, you know you want to.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win.
Well, at the start of the week, there were a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Ridge, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Very few people can say they tamed the Tiger, Ridge, except you, of course. But this is going to be a great day's viewing. She played that nicely. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, she's looking at a little over 140 yards.
That's not what they were looking for.
And coming up well short.
How close was that to going down? And that should secure the par on this one. She's currently tied for fifth.
We have a par 5 at this one.
That's nicely done. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 5-wood. That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Currently a couple under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's some good golf right there.
A birdie putt awaits.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Our leader is enjoying a three-stroke advantage. Here we are at the fifth hole. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the fifth. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
This really looks good.
Well, what an effort, and another shot to your lead. And that will take her to 5 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Is she going to be aggressive? I sure hope so. If she's successful, she can extend her lead.
Great drive, this one. They could get all the way onto the surface. The power play, you gotta love it.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
Looking really good. That's outstanding. What a putt. And that will move her to 7 under. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
An eagle on the last hole for this player. Let's see if they can't build on the momentum they've created.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
this looks pure.
Oh, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Opting for the 5-iron. She's managed to find the green on this approach. 13-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking really good, this one. And this one is for her par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Get in. Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Good shot there, Beamer. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's going right at the flag. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, well done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And she's our leader. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Oh, she tagged that one. Second shot here on the 14th. A putt here to move to 16 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Starting to look really good.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. She heads to the 15th hole.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This putt is about 8 feet. Hey, that's a chance. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That's disappointing.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
And let's have another look at that one.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
She's currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Quality shot, that one. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for birdie.
This is on a great line.
And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Second shot here at the 18th.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
She holds this, she'll win it all.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Get the fist pump.
And you can go ahead and add another title to your list of wins.
Absolutely, all tournament long. They just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.